Hi, how you doing? It's me again, your neighbor. Okay, so I just saw some on YouTube that inspired me to do this video, and it's about people's uh, if a person don't like you, here's how I get on here. I get the burping and stuff. Everybody ain't gonna like everybody. That's just how I go. But if a person don't like you, don't let that stop you and don't let that discourage you. No matter if they try to talk about you or, try to throw you off your path by talking about you, people gonna always talk about, uh, especially when they they can't control you. When a person can't control you, they love nothing more than to talk about you, drag your name through the mud. At least try to. Or even if they don't know you, some people you draw to, and some people you don't when you first meet them. Uh, and that's fine. Because we all have done that, met a person right off bat. We just don't like this person. We don't feel no connection to this person. Person ain't never did nothing to you. You don't even know them. Just right off the bat, you just feel something about them like, oh, no. And if that's the case, then that's fine. That don't mean you have to be disrespectful to nobody. That don't mean you have to talk about a person. You know, when a person go out their way to talk about you and drag your name through the mud or just, a lot of time that has something to do with jealousy. Because I know for me, if I meet you and I don't gravitate towards you, I'm not gonna be disrespectful to you just because I don't like you. Hey, how you doing? And keep it on moving. I'm not gonna go out there and try to talk about you, just because I don't like you or just because I don't care for you. You know, so you just don't let that discourage you and don't let that stop you. Let that motivate you. Keep on going. Don't let nothing stop you. They talked about the Son of God. They talked about, and we all know he was perfect. He was perfect. And they talked about him and belittled him, tried to belittle him, and did try to do harmful things to him. So what do you think? So if that happened to him, it happened. It happens to us as well. So you don't stop at that. You keep on going. You keep on going. It's a purpose for your life. I forgot my train of thought of what I really wanted to say, but that's just the main thing right there. If a person don't like you, and it ain't nothing you ever done to them, you never did anything to this person, and they really don't have no good reason not to like you. And like I said, we all have been through that where we probably meet somebody we don't gravitate to, but I'm not gonna go out there and talk about that person or try to stop that person from getting this or doing that. I just don't. It's just that. But if a person go out their way to talk about you, look at my water. I'm finna go swimming in my waterfall. You know. We gotta go out their way to talk about you. Let them talk. They talking about themselves, and it's something that they got within themselves. Because just let them talk. Misery love company. Just let a person talk. Just let them talk. Let them do what they need to do, and that's just all I want to come over here and say. Don't let that discourage you. Don't let that stop you. Let it motivate you. You keep on going. That's just spilt milk. Let that spilt milk just get the rag, wipe it up, and keep on going. Don't let that person stop you, discourage you any way, shape, or form, because whatever that light is in you is so bright, and the hater can't do nothing but want to dim it. Especially when, you know, most what they say, The apple don't fall too far for the tree from the excuse me from the tree. They say what's the other saying they say? I forgot, but it probably come back to me. But it just that's just where it's at. Just keep on pushing through. Let nothing stop you. Let nothing discourage you. That's so small to a giant. That's so small to a giant. You gotta live to learn. You gotta learn to live with these people, work with these people. Just intertwine with these people in passing. You ain't gotta hang with them, deal with them, date them, party with them, tell them all your secret. It don't matter if it's family. Stay your distance. Say, hey, how you doing? Keep on moving. It don't hurt to be kind. You ain't gotta be malicious or evil to someone just because a person uh don't like you. I try to get everybody really I try to give everybody a chance. I try to give everybody a chance, I try to give everybody a chance, but if I come in, hey, how you doing? Hey, just don't say nothing. Of course, I'm not gonna want to have no dealings with you. I got a high spirit. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't trying to be around no Debbie Downers. No, that just ain't what I'm trying to do. You hear me? I like laughing. I like being jolly. I wake up happy. Thank God. I go to sleep happy all throughout my day. Even when I used to go through things, I never wore that on my face. I never used, some people go through things, they take it out on everybody. That was never the case for me. That wasn't the case for me. Just because I'm going through something, that don't give me no right to go out there and pass that negative energy out to the world, to people who ain't did nothing to me. I don't know what they might be going through something too. I like to, what they say, people pleaser. Try to make you feel bad. Don't feel bad if you a people pleaser. Don't feel bad. Just learn how to please the right people. Be a good people pleaser to a person who don't mind being a good people pleaser to you, because that's what it's all about. We supposed to be in competition to bring out the best in each other. Say encouraging words to each other, kind words to one another. If can I help you? You need some help. Be a people pleaser to people who's appreciative, and they the same way with you. You can't please everybody, just like you can't help everybody. You can't please everybody. You can't help everybody. So don't even waste your time. Don't even try. Because you can give the person of the world the utmost respect. You know, if this person somewhat envy you or jealous of you, they would never respect you the way you respect them. And anytime you with somebody, it don't matter if it's your mom, your dad, brother, sister, your lover, your children, anytime friends, so-called friends, neighbors, it don't matter. Anytime you around a person and they have you respectful, you come out respect. We like that. We move in respect. We ain't got time to be going through like disrespect. What that's gonna do for us? Nothing. So if a person can't give you that same energy, that same respect back, bag up from them. You ain't gotta cuss them out. You ain't gotta argue, fuss, and fight with them. What they say, feed them with a long handle spoon. That mean get out their way. Because anytime a person ain't got no respect for you and they'll come at you and talk to you any kind of way, they know good dang on well you ain't that type of person. They know you not that type of person. Then you leave them alone. You leave them alone. If a person can't respect you, don't respect you, they can never learn to love you. A person can't respect you, they don't love you, they jealous of you, and they envious of you, and they hurt you. They'll hurt you. You heard all the stories. That's why I say for people who out enjoying yourself and stuff like that. If you happen to go to the restroom, take your drinks with you. You really don't know who's really there for you, who really down for you. You don't know a person is not going. It's a lot of snakes hang with people every day. Them be the ones been to set somebody up. Them be the ones be all in the crowd. All y'all cool, so-called cool. Next thing you know, somebody got something. A Mickey slipped on them, and they drink or they weed, they food. You can't trust these people. A wolf in sheep clothing. They ain't gonna never let them know how they really feel about you. But actions speak louder than words. So they let you know what they think of you, and they let you know what they think about you from the way they talk to you and the way they treat you. Yes, that's what I want to say. That's just to make a long story short. A person could tell you anything. And just because a person fake do nice things for you or fake like they were trying to help you and they there for you, that don't mean they really down for you for real, for real. They probably just doing that to keep you around, to keep you confused. Like, oh no, they can't be no hater on me. They can't be wishing for my downfall, because when I need them, they be most of the time they come through. That don't mean nothing. A person can give you $1,000,000, but if they don't know how to talk to you and they have no respect, I'm doing a video and they ain't got no respect for you, you better believe that person do not love you. That person don't love you. That person don't respect. That person don't love, respect themselves, and they ain't to be trusted. So the best thing you could do is, it don't matter. Like I said, it don't matter who they is, what walk of life. If a person don't learn how to talk to you, treat you, and respect you, get away from them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Like what do you say? Disposable. Get rid of them. Yeah, good riddance. Because you ain't got time for that. Who really want to be in the presence of a person who don't respect them? Who really want to be in the presence of somebody who talk to them any kind of way? Like I say, you might not like me, but you will respect me. You might not like me, but you will respect me. And that ain't no forcing. I ain't forcing nothing. That's just how it is. I'm gonna give in order to get respect. You gotta give respect. I'm a very respectful person. I'm a very humble person. I'm gonna come correct. I'm gonna make sure I do that. So therefore, if you can't meet me the same way, you need to get up away from around me. Cause I'm sure gonna get away from around you. And when you see me, ain't no fake. Hey, how you doing? Ain't no fake. None of that. Because I already know the real. Because if you was really respecting me, you really had love for me, it would have never came to this point. You ain't got to keep checking the person, keep getting on them how to love you. How to and for the ones who in a relationship, you in a relationship, a person don't want to do right, they not trying to do what they're supposed to do, you leave that person. Please don't sit there wasting your time and your energy. Because that's what they want you to do, waste time. Please don't sit there and waste your time and your energy for someone who don't love you. They don't love themselves, first of all. They just in your way as a distraction to stop you from moving forward. Don't argue, fuss, and fight for a relationship. Don't fight for nothing that ain't for you. If it ain't working, you know it ain't for you. You would do yourself a whole lot of good if you sit there. I know it's easier said than done, but it can be done. Once you learn how to love yourself, you ain't got to take no man cheating on you, or no man putting his hands on you, or no man not being faithful to you, or a man that's constantly lying to you, a man that don't want to work, take care of his responsibility. You deserve so much better than that. And if you're a real man, you won't have to argue, fuss, and fight with him for him to handle his business. And the same thing for the ladies. For the fellas. You ain't got to beg no woman to love you, or beg a woman to be faithful to you, or beg her to do what she's supposed to do as a woman. She know what it is she's supposed to do. If they for the streets, let the streets have them. If they looking for something else, let them find it. Whatever they looking for, they gonna find it, and they gonna be trying to run and break their neck getting back to you. Don't take them back, because if you really love me and it was really like that, we wouldn't have went through that. You want to try to put me or take me through that. When a person don't love themselves, oh, that's the key word, self. They ain't gonna have no love for you. You can believe that. You could take that to the bank and cash it. If a person do not love themselves, They ain't gonna never know how to give it to you. So you sitting there leading a horse to some water and forcing it to drink. And we all know you can't force no horse to drink no water. If the horse don't want no water, ain't nothing you could do about it. Besides, walk on. Walk away. Walk on, walk away. You'll do yourself some justice. You'll do yourself some good. You'll save yourself some time. For real. For real. You know? For real. I was once told a wise man or a wise man or a wise woman learn from other people's mistakes. Yeah, they made mistakes too, but they ain't go around making all the mistakes. Ain't enough time in the day to go around making all the mistakes. You gotta look at certain people and learn from their mistakes. That's what a wise man and a wise woman do. So therefore, you got people like me talking to you and warning you or giving you some advice. Take it. It ain't gonna do nothing but help your life, help you out. We might not have nobody back then to come and just give us a fifth of this like that. You know? Take it. And for our children's, we love you. And I pray for our children all the time. The teenagers, the children, the babies, the preteens, the young adults, our sons and daughters. I pray for y'all all the time. Sometimes I even cry for the youth. You know? I just know that you know, they targeting the youth. Just be strong, children. Sometimes you gotta know how to pray for yourself. Sometimes you gotta know how to pray for yourself. Ask God to bless you and protect you and keep His angel shield protections over you. Ask God to let the Holy Spirit guide you. Ask God to help you in life, guide you in life, let you come across the right people in life that can help you and take you to the next stage of your life. You know, somebody who could guide you in the right direction. You know, a mentor, a right mentor, not one that's trying to take advantage of you and sleep with you and do all this type of mess. You know, that's just, you know, some of that stuff just so disgusting. It's like you don't even trust your children going to a mentor. But the mentor might be trying to sleep with your children. It's just sad. The world that we live in, the people went to an all new low. All new low. Or do anything just to get that orgasm. Would do anything to get it, or you got all these grown men and grown women out here that you could go and have an orgasm with. Why is you come messing with the children? Why is you come messing with the children? They young, they innocent, they ain't did nothing to you. What kind of demon is festering in you to where that's all you want to do is sleep, have an orgasm? How important is it? How important is an orgasm to where you gotta sleep with 20, 50, 70 different women, 30, 40 different men? Some of y'all men's want the men's and the women's. Some of you women's want the women's and the men. But one thing I can say about at least y'all is messing with each other, the adults. I'm talking about the ones who's going to the babies. How important is it just to bust an orgasm? Do it really feel that good? Till you gotta trip off on some baby? Shame on you. Shame on you. And God see all of what you doing. Oh, them angels going back reporting on you. You only got so much longer to get away with this nonsense. Judgment is on the way. You can't keep hurting God's children and think it ain't no price to pay. It's a price. It's a price to pay for doing that to the babies. It really is. It really is. But yeah, I just had to come and talk about that. Parents, be careful you bring around your children's mothers. I know we want love. We raise the children's a lot of time on your own. Yeah, you want that comfort from a man. You already got children. Be careful you bring around your children's. Get to know a person before you been to brung this person into your house. Now they sleeping with your children, and you sitting up there letting it, if he ain't messing with your daughters or your sons, you letting them beat them, mistreat them. Ain't that much love in the world, ladies. Come on, come on. You have to love your children. You have to love your children enough to know you and your children deserve better. You have to love yourself enough, mothers. That ain't the only man in the world. That ain't even no man. Because anytime a man look at your children in that way, you entertaining a demon. You is entertaining a demon now. Ain't no real man gonna come up in there and look at your teenage sons and teenage daughter and your 10 and 9 and 8 years old, 6-year-old sons and daughters in that way. And you just sitting there taking it for love. You don't even love yourself. Because if you love yourself, you won't even put up with that nonsense and let your children have to pay that price to mess them up in the head. Have them growing up in life being confused. Then boy thinking it's okay to sleep with another boy. A girl thinking it's okay to sleep with another girl. Because you ain't let this demon come into your house. Because you so thirsty for love. I mean, it's sad. And the fighting and the violence. Learn how to love yourself, mother. And learn how to love yourself, love your children, love your Father up above, God. Love Him. He not going to forsake you. He not going to send the wrong man or wrong woman to you. That's what we do. We choose the wrong men and the wrong women. We do that. God love us so dearly. We just got to learn how to wait on Him, be patient with Him. That's why a lot of us right now today 6 feet under or in penitentiary for choosing the wrong men, the wrong women. Came into your life and just turned your life upside down, your world upside down. That's that children of the devil again. What was that John, 1 John? I'm going to have to remember that verse because I had to call it like it eals. The children of the devil. You getting hooking up with these children of the devil. Some of them look gooder than all of those. Everything that look good ain't good. Everything that glitter ain't gold. So you got to learn how to love yourself. Tell that fine man, that fine woman, no, this ain't even it, player. This ain't even it. No way. You got to be upfront. Okay, I don't play that mess with my children. That rape and molest. Oh, no. You got to stand up. If you don't stand up for the babies, who will? What the song say? I believe our children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Hey, get yeah, the children are our future. How they gonna be the future if y'all letting people come into your household and dog them out? Dogging them poor babies out. I remember my sister, her neighbor, this is probably about 10, 12 years back, something like that. Her neighbor was an older woman, and the older woman used to drink a lot. She had a drinking problem. And if I'm mistaken, she probably was, dipping and dabbing in drugs somewhere. But and she was kind of sickly too, like hip problems and this and that and the third. And I was walking up to my sister's apartment. I can't remember if I was going or coming, going to her apartment or leaving her apartment. The woman was coming, taking her garbage out, and she saw me, just got the vent into me, just stopped me in my tracks. And the woman was just, she had like, I could tell she had been drinking, but sometimes, you just have to talk and vent and get things off your chest. And she said, she told me, she said, I be seeing you coming and going at your sister with your children. She said, don't let no man beat on you or your children's. No, let me see. This is so long ago. She said, don't let no man be fighting on your children, beating on your children. But I ain't that type right there. You gotta go through me in order to get to them. But and it ain't gonna be easy to go through me, because I got some angels with me, honey. Thank God. Ooh, today I got some angels on me that don't play. You hear that? Thank you, Father God, in the name of the Son. Yes, Father. Yes, Lord. Ooh. I'm telling you. But yeah, the woman, so she said that her daughter messing with some, I ain't gonna even call him a man, messing with this guy. And she said the guy be beating on her grandchildren. She said he already broke the little girl leg. At the time, the little girl was probably about 6 or 7 years old. He broke her leg. Or it was either he broke her leg or her arm. And the daughter was covering up for the boyfriend. While this man, you can't be that scared of a man to let him dog your innocent child out who needs you and needs your protection. Ain't that much fear in the world. My phone about to go and die. Ain't that much fear in the world. You can't be that scared. And I know we can't be scared, but you if you love your children, and if you love yourself, you will muster up some strength. If you got faith in the Father and you love the Father, you will muster up some strength somewhere. If not, save yourself to save your children. And the grandmama couldn't take the children in because she was sickly. She was sick, had health problems and stuff like that. But it was just weighing on her so heavy that her daughter was letting this man beat her children to where he was breaking bones on these babies. And that, I can't even call her no mother. I almost want to say this mammy, but I ain't gonna say that. She was letting that man, and if he was doing that to her children, he probably was raping, molesting them too. You couldn't be that scared of that man. When you know it's a 911, when you know it's a shelter, when you know, well, I ain't gonna lie, we can't be scared of a man. Now, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when it comes to saving your children, it seems like that's where your muscle's supposed to pop out. That's when you're supposed to get to thinking, scheming, coming up with all type of plans, ideas. When it comes to the babies, now we can stay there all day long, get our butt whooped, that we want to do. But when now he turning on the beating the children, not only beating them but breaking bones and blackening eyes, and if he doing all that to your children, that let you know he hates your children and he hates you too. He hate himself. So you gonna sit there and let that man give you that much hate just to say you got a man? Honey, when he sleep, he'll be waking up to 911 all around that bedroom. If I was that scared. Cause I won't go. My mom always told her, don't get your brothers and siblings into your relationship. It's a lot of times the girl or somebody been to call a family member to come help a family member been to got killed or been to killed somebody. So no, you don't call no family members for your mess. You got yourself in there. You get yourself out of it. You don't call no family member for your mess. Family member, quit going and jumping in these family members' relationships. Quit jumping in their business. Give them some good advice. Give them some money to hit out of town. I ain't saying don't help them, but quit going to. They call you and say, "Oh, would you come? He just jumped on me. He just jumped on me." A loving father, loving brother, loving sister, loving mama. We coming. We running. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You been ran and got yourself killed or ran to kill somebody. And now your life thrown away in prison. Now you wishing you would have never shown you wishing. They call you. I remember I seen some on the news some years back. The girl was in an abusive relationship. She called her mom and she called the mom. The mom came over with the sister, her older sister. Why that boy had a gun, killed the mom, the sister, and his woman. So quit running to your family member, please. They got themselves into this. Not saying you can't help them. They call you. This what you do. They call you and say, "I just got into so. Come with the police. If you gonna go with the police. Go with the police. Let the police. That's the police job, not yours. Not yours. I remember I grew up with this guy. I'm not gonna call his name, but his oldest brother was locked up. I had been knowing him for years, at least about 20-25. And his older brother, his older sister, the older sister had an abusive boyfriend. She called her brother because the boy had just jumped on her. She called her brother, went over there and killed the boy. And been in prison from that day to this one. He been in there for over 20, 25, probably 30 some years now. And you think ain't a day went past he wish he would have did something different? I know he wish he would have got on that phone and it ain't about being scared, it ain't about being, tough, it ain't about being scared. It's about doing the right thing. If you know a person in a abusive relationship like I got children. My children call me, I'm a mother. Mother instant, your mother gonna jump. Mother gonna be there for her kids if she can. Her children's, not kids. She gonna be there for her children's. But I'm coming with some force. I'm coming with 911. If he ain't jumped on you and he don't mind kicking your body, no, he don't mind kicking mine. You just gotta tell the truth and stay the devil. If I don't know what's going through this young man's mind. I want to save my child. I want to save my grandbaby. But at the same time, I want to save myself too. If he don't mind kicking your butt and doing all this and that, who's to say he won't take you out and try to take me out too? I'm going to use my head and I'm going to come with the authority. Would y'all please help my child? This man over here fighting my child. And I don't want to go over there and get in the world of trouble. Y'all, please come help my child, get my grandchildren about that, however it go. That's what I'll do. And I'm going to tell my daughters, like I was taught, don't put your brother and sister to your business. They didn't get you into that relationship. Don't call them to get them in no trouble or get them hurt or have them have to hurt somebody. You was a man enough and you was a woman enough because you got some men call their sisters to come beat up their women too or fight their women too. It go both ways. They didn't get you into this relationship. Do not call your siblings to get them in no mess. Handle your own business. You got yourself in that. You got a God up above. Stay praying. God will work things out. He answer prayers. But at the same time, you got to do what you got to do. You got to stand up and fight sometime. And I ain't talking about fight like this. And sometimes, but I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about you can wait till a person go to sleep. They got to sleep. Let them wake up the whole police force all around that bed. You feeling froggy now? Jump. You said wait. It's a lot of it's a whole lot of ways to skin a cat. It's a whole lot of ways to skin a cat. Don't you be up there having no men beat up on your children, rape your children. You standing act like you too scared to breathe, and your children going through hell. And I know if your children go through hell, you going through it too. Don't let no man or no woman put bad luck up on you like that. Save your children. You got some men that'll sit there and let their girlfriend dog out their children too. I knew a girl. Ain't no new. Me and her was very close friends coming up. And her dad raised her. And I'm not even going to get all off into that situation. That's enough to write a movie. It was horrible. Her mom left her. The dad, honey, his girlfriends was dogging her out, fighting her, beating her, make her eat on the stairs like she was a dog, push her down the stairs, did a whole lot of horrible things. And that daddy was sitting there with all the whole, I ain't gonna even say all that. But yeah, it was like that. It had got real. So yeah, the only thing I can say is do not let no man be beating on your children and raping them. Because if he'll beat them, he'll rape them too. Shut my door. Yes, you too big for that now, girl. Yes. So that's what you do. If it cut off, it's just going to have to cut off on me. Because I'm trying to save some babies around here. Save some babies. Give the moms, they got shelters. Sometimes you gotta pack up, cause some of these demons will kill you. Try to. Sometimes you just gotta pack up with what's on your back and start all over. Just know it's a God. He gonna take care of you. He got you up out that situation. Forget about the furniture. Forget about the clothes. You can always get that back and more. Come on up out of there with your clothes and the money in your pocket and your children's and your life. You can always relocate to a shelter out of town. We know it ain't the easiest thing to do, but anything beats dying or getting murdered and killed. You know, live to see another day. Start over. Learn from the lessons that you just ran from. So when you meet another man, you ain't so quick to, I want to be loved. No, love yourself. Love on your children. Let your children love on you. Don't be so fast to jump into no relationship. You know, get to know a person. Slow down. Slow down. You know, we all been guilty of it, you know. Want somebody to love. We don't even know how to love ourselves, but we wanted somebody to love us. We want to love them with the little broken pieces of love we got. You know, y'all know I'm doing the video now. Yeah. So therefore, the key word is love. Love yourself. Love yourself and love your children, especially when they babies. And get y'all some help. Get them babies up out that predicament. Go to court on them. Go stand in front of the judge if you have to, in order to save your children. Stand in front of the judge if you have to. If you don't want to go through all that, then up and leave town. Go to a woman's shelter, a men's shelter, a men's shelter, you know. You got men that's getting jumped on too, but let's be for real. A woman ain't finna do all that damage to no man like a man would do to a woman. You know, a man could kill a woman with his bare hands. I don't know any women who have killed the man with her bare hand. She'll have to have a weapon. Or have to been to call somebody else to do the job, you know. But yeah, any men's out there who going through that, yeah, you go get you some help too. Go to court on her, you know. Ain't nobody here to be nobody puncher bag. and to be going through all this foolishness. Too much going on. But I'm really talking about the children. Saving the children, saving our babies. If you have to relocate, then so be it. And live to see another day. Stop letting these men rape on your children and beat them and break them. God gave you them children as a test to see how you'll do by them. See what you'll do by them. If you will let people come into in their life and in their world and destroy your own children. But yeah, I'm about to go and go because this phone for the girl cut off on me. But yeah, just a friendly neighbor. Just breezing through the neighborhood. So, like I say, we know more today than we know tomorrow. Each one teach one. Go back for your brothers and sisters. They need us. Peace.